President Trump says he could pull back on his plans to impose a cargo fee on ships passing through the strait. Watch this.
I was called by different people, different countries, kings and emirs and all of the people that we all know and we all love, and they've been very strong partners. And they said, we'd love to do it a different way, and we would like to invest tremendously in the United States as opposed to charging a fee. And I like that, actually, because I don't think anybody should be able to charge a fee for the strait or for any other strait relationship in terms of other sections of the world. I don't think anybody should be really in that position. But we were doing it as a reimbursement.
All right, Florida Senator Rick Scott joins me now. Senator, he's dropped the plan for the 20% fee. It's a change of strategy. Are you okay with that?
Absolutely. First off, let's all appreciate what President Trump has done. He has said Iran is going to stop killing Americans. They're not going to have a nuclear weapon to destroy us and kill us. They're going to stop being able to support the Hamas, the Hezbollah, and the Houthis to kill Americans. So this president has drawn a red line and stood there, in contrast to prior presidents. Now, would we all like to not be at war? None of us want to be at war. This president doesn't want to be at war. But he's going to protect American lives better than any president has ever done.
He's doing the right thing, but the time frame, is that becoming a problem? Because we're now, I think, into 5 months of this, and it wasn't expected to be as long as this. Is the time a problem?
Well, I mean, I think he's done everything he can to allow peace and diplomacy to work. And unfortunately, what the Iranians have decided is they want to see American strength, and that's what he's showing them. So hopefully somebody will come to their senses in the Iranian regime, and this will end. And it'll end with them saying they're not going to have a nuclear weapon. They're not going to continue to support, proxies to kill Americans, and that's when this will end.
Next one, Senator. Senate Judiciary Committee Chair Senator Chuck Grassley. He says he has records showing former Special Counsel Jack Smith secretly obtained text messages from 44 lawmakers, including yours. What's this all about? What was Jack Smith looking for? Some kind of conspiracy connected to January the 6th?
I guess. I mean, think about this. He is surveilling, senators and House members, right? Because he wanted to find, it was a fishing expedition to try to find something to go after us. I am fed up with this stuff. I mean, during the Clinton administration, I built a company because I was against Hillary Care. They targeted my company. Jack Smith did this. Under the Biden administration, Booz Allen stole my tax returns and released them. And nobody at Booz Allen's been held accountable. Jack Smith has not been held accountable. Nobody in the Clinton administration is held accountable. This will not end until somebody starts going to jail for violating the law. This is wrong. If they can surveil me, they can surveil every American. This has got to change.
Do you think Jack Smith should go to jail?
If he violated the law, we need to do a thorough investigation. If he violated the law, like every American that violates the law, you've got to be held accountable. And if he lied to Congress, which sure appears he did, then he has to be held accountable for this.
As a special prosecutor, I'm not sure what his exact title was, but doesn't he have the authority to look at your text messages?
No, he doesn't have authority to look at my text messages. He has no right to look at my text messages.
So what's the next step?
The next step is there has to be a thorough investigation, and this guy needs to be held accountable. Look, every American knows if they do something wrong, they're held accountable. There shouldn't be a different standard if you're part of a Democrat administration.
Got it. Senator Rick Scott, it's always a pleasure, and thank you very much for being with us, sir. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.